What's going on with the YouTube? Man, I'm watching Sanchez versus Maloney, man. And this fight is gnarly. I'm really loving what I'm seeing from both fighters. Sanchez is going for broke. Maloney as well. Sanchez, I believe, was the underdog. And this fight is like rock'em sock'em. You dig what I'm saying? Big ups to everybody who's going to chime in if we have anybody at all. Artur Beterbiev versus Callum Smith is coming up soon. I believe the next fight is the co-main event, but I figured I'd jump on a little early. What's good, Bryce Productions, baby? Bang! What's going on with you, man? You watching the fight, brother? Is gonna fight right now? No, not right now. We're in the last round of the fight before the co-main event. I do believe. I just wanted to jump on early, man, to get warmed up. You know what I'm saying? But right now, Maloney and Sanchez is fighting right now, and it's a heck of a fight. Yeah. Well, yeah, hey, man. I'm gonna give you brief by brief, bro by bro. You dig what I'm saying? Who you got in this fight, man? Callum or Beterbiev? I'm not even sure, man. Two guys I've never heard of. Two super middleweights, I believe. It's supposed to be a good fight. I think this one super middleweight is like ranked number 7, I do believe. But this Maloney Sanchez is bonkers. It's a close fight. I wouldn't be surprised if they called it a draw. But I mean, I'm really liking the way Sanchez is digging down. He's really digging deep. I believe Maloney had a fight with Naoya Inoue, the monster, and they said he fared very well against him. So we'll see, man. They digging deep, y'all. These little guys are fighting. You understand what I'm saying? I would hate to be a judge in this fight. I would hate to be a judge in this fight right here. We got 6 in, 3 likes. What's good? What's going on, Kevin Perry? Better be average 38, so I wouldn't be surprised if Callum Smith won, but I got Beterbiev. Hey, a lot of people are harping on the fact that he's 38 years old, and I get it. I just don't think that that's going to be the reason why if he loses, that's going to be the reason why he loses. And I don't think he's going to lose at all. I don't think Callum Smith has too big of a chance to beat Beterbiev, but we'll see. Man, look at Sanchez. Look at Sanchez all day, baby. All day. Callum Smith, man, he just doesn't do good against pressure fighters. And as soon as Beterbiev takes his heart, it's a wrap, man. It's what I think. I would be surprised if Smith won, but it's boxing. Anything can happen. I like Francis Ngannou in boxing too because of his performance against Fury. Francis did an amazing job against Fury. I actually thought he beat him, Bryce. And he has a great chance of beating AJ. What's good with it, Joe? Beterbiev is top 5 pound for pound, and he's been that. Yes, definitely. What's going on, LW? You got the bag work in today? You better believe it. I got it in this morning. You saw the short. Last night it was a struggle, man, because I ate so many potatoes and I was just so heavy and weighed down. But I got up this morning. I didn't eat anything. I took my vitamins. I took my meds, and I took my BCAAs and my beet powder. And, bro, I did those 10 rounds like it wasn't nothing. And I did it on a traditional bag, too, which is heavier than my weighted bag. So, yeah, man. And I did it in my hoodie again, too, because it's kind of cold. Today was a pretty nice day. But when we wake up in the morning, Lord willing, we blessed to see in the morning, it's going to be like 16, 18 degrees. So, it's getting down there. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it, beast. I thought about working out tonight, man, but boy, I'm just so sore, working out so late last night and then early this morning. I'm going to take it easy. You dig what I'm saying? LW, who you got in this fight, my man? Joe got Beterbiev. I don't know if Bryce told me who he got. Okay. I'm not really interested in regular boxing except for Mayweather, Canelo, Manny Pacquiao, AJ Wilder, Usyk, Fury. I love YouTube boxing though. Hey, those are good reasons to be in the boxing, man. Those are great names of great fighters. You dig what I'm saying? I'm thinking Sanchez won this fight, man. He did his thing for real. What vitamins do you recommend? Well, I'm gonna just tell you what vitamins I take. I take vitamin E. I take CoQ10. I take vitamin C, elderberry, immunity, vitamin C, immunity, elderberry, and I take a beet extract, which does wonders for me, man. It took a while to get used to, but you know, and then I take my BCAAs pre-workout, and it's all powder. You know, I hate taking pills. You know what I'm saying? So if I can get it in powder form, drink it, it's better for me. Have you heard of lion's mane? I have not. Mr. Kevin, what's going on with lion's mane? I already like the freaking name of it. Oh, you got Beterbiev? I do too, man. But you know, they think because of his age and he just had surgery on his jaw or something like that. I don't know. We'll see. Mushrooms, man. I ain't never heard. Man, I ain't never took mushrooms. I mean, I eat mushrooms. I love sauteed mushrooms. And I used to hate mushrooms when I was a kid. Man, I wouldn't be surprised if this fight is a draw, but I would give it to Sanchez, y'all. Lion's mane mushrooms. Nah, man, I ain't never heard. I think it's going to be a draw. 114, 114. Man, if y'all didn't catch this fight, it's amazing, man. Appreciate y'all for showing up, man, for real. Mushrooms, but not. Improves your focus? Okay. I mean, what do? You drink it? You eat it? What do you do? I mean, they gave it to Maloney. I don't know, man. I mean, it was a close fight. He's the WBO champion, so if it's close, you know they're going to always give it to the champion. You dig what I'm saying? Oh, your head up, though, Sanchez. You did your thing, homeboy. Oh, it's in a capsule. I'm pretty sure. Man, I'll look it up, man. I mean, I don't take nothing without researching it. And so I'm definitely going to take it. You know, I take CoQ10 for my heart, you know, my blood pressure. You know what I'm saying? And last time I did my blood work, my doctor said I was a little low on vitamin E, so that's the reason why I'm taking vitamin E. But you know, I stay pretty regular with it, man, and it makes me feel pretty good, you know. And you know, especially after the hernia surgery, I've really been watching it, and you know, I'm doing pretty good on that. I haven't had any complications. It was tons of people out there telling me not to do it and just wear a belt. I'm like, what are you talking about? Just wear a belt? Like my intestines are hanging out my freaking stomach line. And you want me to just wear a belt? It doesn't get better. I'm gonna have this surgery. You know what I'm saying? And I think I made the right choice because I feel a lot better. It was starting to get bad, man. So I had to do something.
I just think the fact that people are asking to see it now when I'm a week or two away from fighting is a little bit disrespectful. I win this weekend, I've proved them wrong, and I ruined all their plans, so it'll be a bit of a sweeter victory for myself.
Any fight for me in this position, like it's important.
Sprout has it in coffee form. Man, I hate coffee. I love the way coffee smells, but I hate the way coffee tastes. I've had 2 cups of coffee my whole life, my whole 45 years of living. And by the time I was done with it, it was pretty much a freaking hot milkshake. I had so many creams and sugars in it. It was, you know what I'm saying? It was dang near a protein shake. You know what I'm saying? I don't like the taste of coffee at all, man. I love the way it smells, though. And I love cocoa, and I should have made me some cocoa tonight. Well, me and my daughter going to make some cocoa tonight, and we're going to sit and watch a movie after the live stream, you dig? Why do you think Beterbiev doesn't get the accolades? Is it because of inactivity? It could be, man. It could be. Because not a lot of people know him. I didn't know nothing about Beterbiev till like 2 years ago, I want to say. But I wasn't keeping up with the light heavyweight division at all. I mean, I hadn't really kept up with the light heavyweight division since like Stevenson and Chad Dawson, Roy Jones and Antonio Tarver. That's when I used to watch the light heavyweight division. But I was like, who does Beterbiev? And also Baval. I didn't know anything about Baval until like 2-3 years ago as well. I had no interest in the light heavyweight division. But hey, man, there's some killers in there, and one of them finna fight tonight. And Callum Smith, his last 2 fights, he's shown true power. He's knocked some people's spark out. One dude he knocked out, man, he was just sitting there trembling. It was scary. But they weren't Beterbiev, you know what I'm saying? So I don't really know why he doesn't get the accolades. Maybe because he's just quiet. He's not a loud mouth. He's not a trash talker. People tend to not know fighters who ain't brash and got a loud mouth. You know what I'm saying? And I love fighters like that. You know what I'm saying? They do the talking in the ring, but, everybody wants drama. Boxing has become a soap opera now. You understand what I'm saying? Santa Barbara, All My Children, freaking Falcon Crest, Dallas. Y'all too young for that. Y'all know nothing about no Falcon Crest. My mom used to call them her stories. Boy, turn that TV out them cartoons and watch my stories. But yeah, boxing is a soap opera now, man. And people love that type of drama, I don't. I like to fight. I like what's going on in that square circle. So it is what it is. Any fights y'all looking forward to, man? I think the Rory and Ryan is. I think Floyd's team or somebody over in Floyd's way posted a big poster. So maybe it's gonna go down. I hope it is because I really want to see that fight. Probably the only way Ryan gets a belt in that division. Oh no, it's coming up next. Hold on, no, it says coming up. I'm not sure if it's next or not. Smith has more knockouts than Beterbiev has fights. So he's got a lot of experience, man. But I'm gauging this fight based solely on how Smith performed against Canelo. Even though he's had 2 great fights, his last 2 fights, that's what I'm basing that off of. And I just see the pressure better be. And he's gonna win the first half of the fight. Trust me. Callum is gonna get the first 3, 4, maybe 5 rounds. But after that pressure starts getting to him, I think he's gonna break. My opinion. He's fought Usyk in the Olympics. Did he? Joe? Talking about Beterbiev? I didn't know that. Speaking of Usyk, man, y'all think he's gonna beat Fury? I think Usyk's gonna win that fight. I think Usyk is gonna beat Tyson Fury. What y'all think? That fight should have been to happen years ago. Yep, I got you. How long you been in the boxing, Joe? How long you been watching it, man? I think Rolly versus Ryan is great. They are familiar and sparred. They both want to win. Rolly been out, though, but he will bang. Fun fight. Very fun fight, LW. Very, very fun fight. And the build-up to the fight is going to be crazy, too, because y'all know Rolly is... He gives some of the weirdest interviews, man. It is just like, they'll start talking to him, and he'll look at him like... He'll stare at him for like 10 seconds before he answers. Like, Rolly, how you feeling? Rolly's like... I'm good. And he always sipping from a straw. Like, what you sipping on, bro? Probably got some yak in that cup. Since Sugar Ray Leonard. Oh, Joe. Another fellow old school on here, huh? Listen to me, man. I tell you what. I'm going to give y'all some history on me. When I was a kid, this is how I actually got into boxing, and it didn't even dawn on me. When I was a kid, I had an auntie, and her name was Aunt Imogene, my mother's sister. God rest both their souls. She had a husband named Herb, Uncle Herb, and something was going on. My mom had something to do, so she had to drop us off over my Aunt Emma Jean's house. And it was me and my brother. We were very little, man. We were probably like 9, 10. And they were trying to, entertain us. So Uncle Herb had this tape of Muhammad Ali, VHS. A lot of y'all don't even know what a VHS is. It was recorded over a movie. See, when you got a VHS, they had this square indentation on the back of it to where you can't record. But to bypass that, you got a little piece of Scotch tape. You tear it off, you put it over that little indentation, and you can record over that movie. I'm taking y'all way back. Y'all don't even know what I'm talking about, some of y'all. But anyway, they played that video for us, man, and before we left, it was either me or my brother asked, "Can we can we have this?" And it was like, yeah. So we started watching that Muhammad Ali tape every day of his fights, interviews, and all that. And then we ended up going back like a year later, and he had one of Mike Tyson. And my brother really took to Mike Tyson, man, and not even realizing it, I was developing a love for boxing. But I really started watching boxing at the age of 16, man. I went over to my brother's house. He had cable. We was watching HBO, and this guy named Roy Jones was fighting. And when I seen him fight, I was like, I gotta do that. And that's when my love and passion for boxing just flourished. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah, Rolly's off a bit. Yeah, definitely. Hell no, he's off a little bit. Most definitely. But I love him though, man. He's very entertaining. I got hooked watching Tuesday night fights. Man, what you know about Sean O'Grady? Tuesday night, what you know about that? Huh? And Friday night fights and Thursday night fights. What you know about that? Huh? I remember seeing Chris Bird for the first time on Tuesday night fights. He was fighting Burt Cooper. And man, when I seen Chris Bird doing all that herky jerky stuff and jabbing and not looking, and I was like, who is this dude, man? I fell in love with Chris Bird too. Danger Duck, what's good, man? I think Fury beats Usyk. Almost the same fight outside of stance and height. Right or left uppercut to the head or body by Fury stops Usyk. In order for Fury to beat Usyk, he's going to have to put that big body on him. He's going to have to maul him. It's going to have to be a similar fight to how he approached Deontay Wilder. But see, it's a lot different though, because Deontay Wilder was there to be hit, and he isn't as near as technically sound as Usyk. But here's one of the main reasons why I think Usyk is going to win this fight, because I think that Fury has a lot of wear and tear from those 3 fights against Deontay Wilder. Yep, Bird. Are they fighting already? No, not right now. They're doing some kind of intermission. They ain't even got the volume on. They're just showing the ring right now. But, I'll let y'all know when it's coming up, most definitely. But right now, man, let's just kick it. Let's just talk. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Polish Sausage? I didn't even realize it was you, bro. What's good? We got 7 in, 5 likes. Don't add up. If my math is correct. You dig what I'm saying? Man, I've been really trying to pump out the content. The algorithm is still tripping, man. My views are just plummeting from last month. But who cares? I love doing this, and eventually we'll get back on track. That's not going to discourage me. I'm going to keep putting it out there, man. Yeah, they're like doing an intermission. I got a question for y'all. Do y'all have... I won money on Leonard versus Hagler. That was a heck of a fight. I thought it should have been a draw, though. Honestly. Thank you, man. Looking forward to see some HW fights, heavyweight fights in the near future. What is y'all's favorite boxing movie? I don't have one. I have like top 5. But what's y'all's favorite boxing movie? Y'all tell me. Because I got a pretty good idea what at least 2 of them is going to be. Come on, man. Somebody. What is some of your favorite boxing movies? Hurricane Carter, huh, Joe? Yeah, Hurricane was a good movie, man. Hurricane was a real good movie. Denzel Washington. Denzel's a heck of an actor, and he got in pretty good shape for that role too. My favorite Denzel movie is Book of Eli. All day, baby. Love that movie. But Hurricane was really, really good. It wasn't one of my favorites, but it's definitely a good movie. Anybody else have a favorite boxing movie? Let me know. Cinderella Man was good too, Joe. Russell Crowe. That was a good fight. Well, not a good fight, but a good movie as well, man. True story, right? That was based off a true story. Hurricane Carter too. Oh, damn, I knew Plays with Milk, Rocky. Which Rocky, though, plays with Milk? It's like 1,000 of them. Which Rocky? Raging Bull in the theaters, LW. I didn't really like Raging Bull, but I've seen it. I've seen that movie. The Champion, about Polish boxers in Germany. I've never seen it, I don't think. I don't think I've ever seen that Polish sausage. I'll have to check it out. I'll tell you some of my favorite boxing movies, right? In the Rocky franchise, Rocky 4, Ivan Drago. That is my favorite Rocky. Close second is Rocky 3, Clubber Lang. Okay? There's a movie that a lot of people don't know about. Cuba Gooding Jr. played a boxer named Lincoln in a movie called The Gladiator. If y'all haven't seen that movie, it's about underground boxing where there's really no rules, like dirty boxing. Really no weight class. Y'all need to check that movie out. There's a lot of it is far-fetched, much like a lot of boxing movies. But man, Cuba Gooding Jr., he's trained boxing for years. He looked amazing. He put to shame a lot of actors in this movie. That's one of my favorite. $1 Million Baby. It was a good movie. It was sad and it was a little bit drawn out, but that's one of my favorites. And also, I think that's about it. Ivan Drago was the most iconic antagonist. I was so pleased when they brought him back in Creed 2. Man, I remember watching the trailer and seeing the dude get in the ring and then turn around and you seen Drago on the back of his freaking, oh man. I was like, yes. Beast all-time boxing movie. Oh, best all-time boxing movie. Let's do it again. Definitely. What? Did you say let's do it again? Sidney Poitier? Bill Cosby? JJ from Good Times? Bootney Farnsworth? 40th Street Black? Come on, man. Come on. Joe, let's go. George Foreman was in that movie as well. Let's go. Huh? Let's do it again. Hey, man. That's a funny movie, man. You just brought back memories, Joe. What, man? He said, let Kansas City Mac, Mungo Slade. Come on with it, bro. I like that. No, it's not canceled. It's about to go on there. They're in intermission right now. Better not be canceled. But they've been in intermission for a while. Usually like 5 minutes and then boom, they'll come right back. Beterbiev is going to Smith. I got a feeling too. I don't think Smith is gonna. I don't think he's gonna hold up. You seen the recent Foreman movie? I have, LW. That dude that played Foreman, man, he had him down to a T. That was a great movie. That was a really, really good movie, man. Some of the characters I don't think fit. Like the guy who played Muhammad Ali, I'm like, this is not a good fit. But the guy who played George Foreman, he talked, walked, and act like George Foreman, man. Y'all know I met George on 3 different occasions. I got a picture of him. I met him in Marshall, Texas. I was cornering for a heavyweight here in Texas, a local heavyweight professional fighter named Scott Rawson, and he had a fight on the undercard of George Foreman's son, and they called him Monk. And so that's how we was under his promotions for 3 fights, and that's when I met him on 3 different occasions. George, from afar, he didn't look that big. Now I remember seeing him before I actually was up close and personal to him. I seen him from afar, and I'm like, George ain't that big. But when I got up to George, Lord have mercy. Cinderella Man, good movie. George Foreman is my idol, along with Lennox Lewis. Lennox Lewis is an underrated heavyweight. He was really, really good. He was. He lost his last fight against Klitschko, though. I know that much. I want to meet him in H-Town someday. George is really, really nice, man. You know, when he was standing out in the hallway, I was going to get some ice for my fighter. I don't. It might have been. I don't remember what it was, but I went out to the hallway to go get something for my fighter, right? And right outside his son's door, Big George, he was just standing there, and he had a mean look on his face, man. Like he looked like he was mad about something, and I think he was doing it so I wouldn't come up to him. You know, so he probably didn't want to be bothered with it. So he put this really, really like mean look on his face. And I remember he was leaning up against the wall and he had his hands behind his back and he was just kind of swinging. And I remember he had this suit on, this 2-piece suit, and it all matched with the shoes. It was baby blue, real shiny. And so I walked where I had to go. I was about to walk past him, and there was a little kid that was standing there in the hallway too. And I was just about to pass him, but I was like, I don't care if he's in a bad mood or not, man. I'll probably never get a chance to meet him again. So I'm not like, hey, Mr. Foreman, I'm a huge fan. You know, I've seen all your fights, and it would tickle my mom to death if I could get a picture with you. And he turned around and looked at me, and that frown he had on his face turned into a big old smile. He said, sure thing, young man. He said, come on in. And man, we took the picture. You know what I'm saying? And I turned around to shake his hand, but he was already walking off. And I don't think he did that to be rude. I think he did that because as soon as somebody seen him taking pictures with somebody, everybody else was going to come. So he hurried up and he bolted out. So I appreciated that from George Foreman, man. That was a real cool. What is going on with this fight? We're going to give it a minute. I don't think it's canceled, though. But it's sure been a while. And I know there's supposed to be a co-main event. Unless that last fight was, and I don't think it was. But yeah, that's my story on meeting George Foreman for the first time, man. Love that guy. His grill are also top notch. Polish sausage, his grill was patterned for the bachelor. For male bachelors, because there was times where I had apartments that didn't even have a stove, and I didn't need a stove because I had that George Foreman grill. That's all I needed, and a microwave. All you needed as a male bachelor is a refrigerator, a microwave, and a George Foreman grill. You ain't need nothing else. You ain't need nothing else. Because the time I had my George Foreman grill, I was so big on turkey burgers, man. I was making turkey burgers left and right. As a matter of fact, when I was trying to get down to light heavyweight for a tournament, a local tournament, all I ate was two turkey burgers a day, one for lunch, one for dinner, and I would eat it with sun chips. And I ate that every single day for like 4 months. And I would get up and run 3 miles in the morning, and I worked second shift at Home Depot at the time. And then when I got off work, by the time I got home, it was around 10:30, almost 11 o'clock at night. I would go and get out of my work clothes and go straight to the track, and I would run another 3 miles. I did that for 3-4 months straight. And I lost like, I don't know how many pounds, man. Like so much weight. And I did not eat after 7 o'clock at night. And it got to the point to where if I would get really, really hungry at around 7, I would just go to sleep. So I wouldn't eat. And I was disciplined, man. I wasn't dating nobody. My wife wasn't around at the time. I didn't meet her till like a year or two after that. And man, I was like a robot, bro. Like you could actually see my six pack, man. I was like 178 pounds. And like the year before that, I fought in the heavyweight division. I was like, man, I was heavier than I am now. I think I was close to like 240, 238, something like that. I didn't like Raging Bull. They made Ray Robinson look evil. Yeah. And my man Robin took a beating. You didn't knock me down, Ray. He didn't, but he beat the brakes off of you. Took your lunch money. You just gave me an appetite for the sausage. Yeah, man, them turkey burgers, bro. I'll put that cheese on it, man. I will put that mustard and mayo, lettuce and pickles. And that was it. I ate 2 of them a day, man, with sun chips for months. And when I tell you I lost weight, I lost a buttload of weight. And I drank nothing but water. And I'll tell you what else I did too. When I got, I would run 3 miles in the morning, jog 3 miles in the morning, get off work, and I would jog 3 more. Then I would get home and I would put on my sauna suit and I would shadow box for 12 rounds. Yeah, I did this every day. And on the weekend, I would relax. And at the time, I didn't even have a gym to go to. I wasn't doing any sparring, nothing like that. How are we doing tonight, Real Talk? How about that co-main event? Man, was that the co-main event, Sly? Maloney and I forget the other guy's name. Hispanic guy. That was the co-main event? Because I thought it was one after that. But I saw it. It was amazing, man. I thought it should have been a draw, but to beat the champion, you got to really beat the champion. You dig? So you watching the fight tonight? Are you in this this intermission type thing right now? Met Brian Jennings at Whole Foods by the museum. Very humble guy. Cool. That's cool. Oh, Brian Jennings. Sly, you watching the fight, right? Oh, crap. Hold on. I just went off of it on accident. Hold on, y'all. Nope, that's UFC. Excuse me for 1 second, y'all. Let me check this out. He just straight went off. Okay, here we go. I had it a draw too. There's some kind of delay, it looks like. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. They need to come on with it, man. But that was a heck of a co-main event, man. Beautiful fight. I loved it. It's on ESPN Plus, so I've been staring at a black screen for a minute. I at least got the ring and lights. You know what I'm saying? What's good with it? X. Versus Murdoch. Co-main. Yeah, that's what I thought it was too, LW. I thought that was a co-main. So we got one more fight before Beterbiev and Smith. But I don't know what the delay is about. Well, we can keep on chopping it up though. It's all good. I'm not gonna get off in this and then come back on. You dig? We finna go through this together. You dig? Anybody else got a 3-day weekend like myself? Ooh, well, I'm so glad I ain't got to go to work Monday. It's going to be super cold. It's going to be like 8 degrees Monday morning, man. Lord willing. Dude, it's 4 a.m. here. I'm going to fall asleep in seconds. Pony Sausage, where you at, bro? You got to be overseas. Where ticket sales bad, laugh out loud. Why is it still? And I don't know places milk. I don't know what's going on. I mean, I'm looking at the place in the top row, the whole top section, there's hardly anybody in it. But I don't know what's going on with this intermission. It's just kind of tripping me out. I mean, I thought something was wrong with my internet, but I guess it's okay. They ought to give that guy a rematch. It was close. You challenged him through more punch, and he landed more too. But Maloney had more connectivity. He's a champion. You got to beat him. You're not going to beat the champion in a close fight. You know, you got to go out there and you got to knock him out. When you fight a champion, you got to beat him every single round, or you got to knock him out. It's just how it is. Was it Sanchez, I believe is his name. I mean, I think he should get the rematch, but next time we need to go in there and bite down, knock him out. Great fight, though. Great fight. Right now. Oh, they had to add seats? I still see people walking in, but this might not be current, though. This might be from earlier. You know what I'm saying? There's still a lot of people there, though. A lot of people there. Man, did y'all hear about Crawford? He was saying he's you know, getting tired of waiting around for Errol Spence, man, and kind of done with the fight. But Beterbiev boxing IQ is very underrated. I believe so too, Joe. He doesn't go in looking for the knockout. He lets it happen. He lets it happen with aggression. You know what I'm saying? Because I can see too when he fights, not everything is thrown with the intent to knock his opponent out. He's very smart about selecting when he throws a power punch and when not. Beterbiev versus Bivol. Your bet. I believe Beterbiev is going to win this fight, man. Felt like Sanchez let off the gas after 10 rounds. Reminds me of when Winky Wright fought. Fight finally back on. Fought against Jermaine Taylor. What you know about Winky Wright, Sly? He did it and coasted. I remember that fight, and I agree with you. What's going on, Daniel? I don't blame Crawford. I don't blame him either, man. It's like you got to, come on. You know, I mean, I don't know. It was just a bad time for the surgery, but I guess he had to have it. Beterbiev beats Bivol. Oh, hold on. No. I didn't understand the question, Joe. I think Bivol is going to box Beterbiev's lips off. Is what I think. Bivol is just, when it comes to technicality and boxing, I think Bivol is going to beat Beterbiev. Should he get past Callum tonight, which I think he will. Yeah, Matt. I just misunderstood the question, Matt. I agree. Bivol schools Beterbiev. Bivol is just, man, that watching him fight is like watching poetry in motion. Like, well, who's fighting next? Come on. But it's back up. The intermission's back up. Well, yes, if Beterbiev gets past his opponent tonight and him and Bivol fights, I got Bivol all day. We're gonna make a gentleman's bet on that. All right, Joe. What's gonna be the bet? What's gonna be the bet? Love Winky Wright. Yeah, that high guard was the best, man. He didn't have like head movement, but that high guard, it was impregnable. You know what I'm saying? The guy never took unnecessary damage. True master of noble art. He got robbed when he fought Fernando Vargas. You remember that? He fought Fernando and he beat him. Bivol hasn't knocked anyone out in like 4 years. Stephen K. Yeah, but he's undefeated. So I mean, it doesn't matter. I mean, he's not a one-punch knockout artist, man. But he's a pugilist, man. I mean, you facts. He hadn't knocked anybody out in like 4 years, but he's undefeated. Food for choice for that bet. Man, you just let me know. All right, now we have this Christian M. Billy. I guess he's ranked number 7 in the super middleweight division. I've never heard of him. Hopefully it's a quick fight because I'm ready for the main event. Beterbiev walks through anyone and knocks them all out. I got Bivol. Hopefully we'll see. Hopefully we'll see. You know, he got to get past his task tonight, which I feel like he will, and then we'll talk about it. I just think Bivol is on another level when it comes to the pugilist side of it all. And Billy Good, okay, I ain't never heard of him, but I'm gonna see. Oh man, we got 12 in. That's what's good. 12 in. I appreciate y'all, man. We've already been in 40 minutes. It only seems like 15. I'm glad I decided to come on a little bit early. Usually I come on right when the main events happen, but I feel like I just, you know, I can't keep y'all's interest. But I mean, we having a good conversation right now. Real good. Anybody got any questions about anything? I want to talk about Canelo right quick, man. Bivol is unquestionably a better technical, but Beterbiev is a Terminator. He is. Stephen K. He is. But he gets hit a lot. You know? And I know people are going to say if you can't hurt Beterbiev, you can't beat him. I just feel like he's going to get outboxed. Because Bivol is not going to be able to hurt him. I already know that. But I think he's just going to box him up and down, all night. I want to bet cheese steaks. Man, I don't eat meat. We'll buy you a cheesesteak. And Billy's walking out, 28 years old, 5'8", 167 pounds. I seen Beterbiev battered and still walk in. Yes, I have too. I seen him. We got that big old gash over his forehead, man. But we talk about Bivol, man. Let's just save that until after this fight, and I'm gonna make a video about it. Best believe it. I don't know. LW, I don't know. Oh, Tank. You talking about Tank Davis? I don't know, man. I don't know who Tank's gonna fight. Hopefully it's somebody on the elite level. I'm not used to that name yet. Abdul Wahid. I ain't used to that yet. I still call him Tank. You know? Christian M. Billy fight Murdoch. I don't know. I'm anxious to see who's going to fight. I wish he'd go ahead and fight Devin Haney. I wish he'd go ahead and move up to 140 and fight them boys. I really don't want to see him fight anybody he don't need to be fighting. You know, I don't want to see no more freaking Gamboas, no Rollies, no, you know, Pitbull Cruz. I don't want to see none of that, man. I want to see you in there with the elite. Shakur. Even though Shakur, I think, still is unproven. I would like to see him against fighters like him, Devin Haney, Teofimo Lopez. Because I feel like Lopez can beat Tank Davis. Or Abdul Wahid. What's up, man? Glad to see you live for this fight. I appreciate it, Edwin. Thank you for being here. This dude's 31 years old. He looked like he's 21. Some people just don't age. You know what I'm saying? Who do y'all want to see Tank fight next? Like, for real. I mean, my dream fight, Devin Haney. Beterbiev is a man, is an amazing fighter, a good boxer, and Bivol is better and will have too much skill for Beterbiev. I feel the same way, Jason. I feel the same way. And hopefully we get to see. And I ain't saying it's just going to be an easy task for Bivol. It's not going to be easy. But after a certain point, after like the 7th round, I feel like we're gonna seriously see the difference between the skill set of the two. Who y'all want to see Tank fight next? Or Abdul Wahid? Who do you think wins, Tank or Haney? I don't know. Um, Haney's good. Haney is good, and if Haney had one punch knockout ability, he'd be hard to beat. I do believe Haney's style is a nightmare for Tank, and you know Haney's going to have the height and the reach advantage. But Tank Davis, as short as he is, as Oompa Loompa as he is, he knows how, he understands distance, and he knows how to get the taller fighter to come in and run straight into the front door with one of them heavy shots. So, if Tank can't knock Haney out, Haney out boxing. But there's a chance for a knockout, though. I don't know, man. You going with Tank, Jason? Tank will catch Devin at some point. I mean, it'll be a 12-round fight. It's kind of hard not to get hit, flushed by Tank in 12 rounds. I mean, I'm just saying, I don't really know who's going to win that fight. Haney or Rolly? Haney or Roll, tough fight. Oh, Haney on a roll, tough fight, definitely. I'm paying a little bit of attention to this M. Billy guy. The guy he's fighting is much taller than he is. And he's standing toe-to-toe with him, too. And Billy just got hit by a straight right, though. Knocked his head way back. I'm already noticing with M. Billy, when he jabs, his head is right on the center line. And his chin is straight up. But this Murdoch, I can already tell him came to fight. We might have a good one. This fight ain't going 10, I can tell you that right now. I can tell by the way they sit down on their punches. Look at Murdoch on that body shot, though, man. Oh, look at the jab from Murdoch. And Billy just caught him with a straight right, though, man. Kind of buzzed him. And Billy looking strong on the inside, but his head is on the center line, though. And that's why he's getting his head snapped back by that jab every single time. And when he jabs, he lunges forward straight. Like, if you're jabbing with a jabber, you want to jab here. A jab over there. This fight done caught my attention, y'all. Excuse me. Let me check this out right quick. Look at this Murdoch guy, man. He's way more relaxed and poised than M. Billy. M. Billy's a little tense. And he's throwing a lot of shots with mean intentions. 4-inch height difference. They throwing blows. Y'all hear me? Body shots too. Look at him. Billy got my man up against the ropes. He just pivoted off. I don't blame you, Murdoch. I feel like M. Billy's going to get hurt. I really feel like he's going to get hurt. Because his head is way up in the air. And when he's jabbing straight. He's not jabbing off the center line. Oh, there's a knockdown from M. Billy. Caught him on the back of the head, though. I'm excited for Rolly versus Ryan, too, man. I can't wait to see that fight. Most definitely. Tank like a mini Mike Tyson. I've heard that. Good first round, man. M. Billy Murdoch. Hard to see who will beat Tank until someone beats him. Ryan Rolly match will be exciting. Either way, it will. Tank, I'm telling you, man, if he goes up to the 140-pound division, I believe Teofimo Lopez beats him, and I think Devin Haney stands a great chance of beating him too. I think Bivol is trying to age out Beterbiev. Negotiations fell through because Team Bivol said money wasn't right, but yet declined Canelo because it's about legacy, not money. Liars. I mean, you make a point. You make a point, Edwin. You make a good point, and you might be, but I think that fight's next. Should better be able to get past Smith tonight. All right, let's get back into this M. Billy versus Murdoch, man, because this is a pretty good fight. And Billy kind of reminds me, he has a build like Left Hook Lacey. Ooh, nice straight right from M. Billy. Murdoch is staying in the pocket and he's catching him with a check hook coming in. Hey, this Murdoch dude came to fight, man. Never heard of him. And for the most part, this fight is in the center of the ring, man, and they just going at it. Nice uppercut by M. Billy. Nice straight right hand. And Billy he closes his eyes when he punch. That's not good. Now, what we need for Murdoch is for him to go to the body of M. Billy. And Billy's really starting to pressure, but he's breathing out his mouth already pretty hard.
With the experience that Billy has, the amateur pedigree that he has, you know, all the training he's done, all he has to do
Nice right hook by Murdoch.
So I don't think there's going to be any issues tonight.
And Billy's head is so on the center line. And Billy's doing some nice body work against the ropes. Nice body work. Murdoch, oh, nice right hand by M. Billy. But Murdoch is like there to fight, though, man. He's eating everything that M. Billy's throwing. Keep going to the body, M. Billy. Yes, sir. He did a 2-punch combination to the body and then came over a la Mike Tyson. This is a good fight. Good pressure by M. Billy. Good pressure. Body shot uppercut by M. Billy. Mike Tyson. See, Murdoch he's fighting the wrong fight now. He's letting the shorter fighter get on the inside. There you go. Pot shot him with the 1-2s and then turn him. And you're back up against the ropes now, and that's not where you want to be. I understand you eating the shots right now, but over time it's going to take a toll. M. Billy, man, he fights a lot like Mike Tyson. I think M. Billy's going to tire himself out. Look at Murdoch fighting off the ropes. And Billy looks tired. Oh, he did that overhand like Triple G. And Billy's really working that body, though. We like that over here. All right, now Murdoch is backing him Billy up. And Billy quickly backs Murdoch up. He just hit him with an uppercut that hurt Murdoch. But Murdoch's still fighting, yo. Oh, my goodness. I wasn't expecting this. Oh, and Billy just rocked Murdoch. Whoa, he hurt him at the end of that round. Y'all watching this, man. T.O. or Devin? I don't know. 50-50 fight. They're both great. I love T.O. though, man. People sleep on T.O. Puma Lopez because he's a little, and he runs off at the mouth. He just said the other day, man, hey, I'm not a black fighter. I fight like a black fighter. And from the waist down, I'm a black fighter. Like stuff like that. And people get offended by that. I don't get offended by it, Boxing business is shady. You better believe it is. You have a nickname when you were a boxer? My name was Booby. That was my boxing name when I was an amateur. Booby. Brian Booby Gomer. Boobie. That was my fight name. I'm probably going to regret telling y'all that. But T.O. and Devin is a great fight. That's a great fight. All right, we're going into round 3. I'm loving this fight right here. Murdoch is still there. As soon as Murdoch hits the ropes, it's just horrible for him. It's horrible. Because and Billy is really throwing those body shots. He's ripping them. Murdoch still fighting though. Both fighters are fighting really, really good, but I believe Murdoch is fighting a dumb fight because he's taller and he's longer. and he has the reach advantage, and he's not using that. He's letting M. Billy come in, and M. Billy's really rocking that body right now, man. But I tell you, man, Murdoch is durable because he's taking some hellacious shots, man. Uppercuts, body shots by M. Billy. Just when I think M. Billy's getting tired, man, he gets a second win. Nice body shot. Nice overhand right by Billy. He's really starting to break Murdoch down, man. Gonna catch you looking. Woo, look at Murdoch fighting off the ropes. Look, Murdoch's starting to look a little tired now, and they fighting forehead to forehead in a phone booth. Murdoch did not come to lay down on y'all. This dude is fighting. And all he has to do is use his range and his distance to stay his butt off the ropes. But here he is on the ropes again, getting ripped to the body. Yeah, that was a ball. He hurt Murdoch with that body shot. Nice uppercut. Oh, man, Murdoch just hurt Billy to the body. And Billy got hurt to the body. It pissing Billy off. You can see it in his face. You going to catch me in the freaking stomach? You try to knock me out with a body shot? Fool. Murdoch holding. Well, I tell you what, I don't know where they found this Murdoch guy. Ooh, he just ate a nice overhand right. See, this is what you get when two fighters don't fear each other. They let it all go. They let it all hang out. Oh my God. And Billy with the hand speed. Oh, another overhand right. A body shot to the heel. Oh, another overhand. He's doubling up with that hook, body then hook. Nice overhand again. He's breaking Murdoch down again. Let's see what Murdoch don't do. You gonna get off them ropes or what? Because then Billy weighing you out. He ripping you to the body, baby. Stay close, ref. Oh, man. This is the kind of fight I like, baby. No chance Murdoch is super middleweight. He's more cruiserweight. He looks huge, compared to him. Billy plays with milk. You watching this fight too, huh? It's looking good, bro. LW said booby nice. Y'all want to know how I got that name? I was called that when I was a kid, when I was younger. What happened was, when I was a kid, I was this little bitty dude. My nickname when I was a kid was, I was called Rabbit, because I was so small, I was really fast, I could run real fast. And then something happened, man, when I hit like 11 years old, I just got really fat. Like, I just turned into this fat kid. Like, I'm talking about Nutty Professor fat, you dig? And so when I got fat, man, I had these little man boobs. And everybody used to pick on me, man. And I was like, look at Brian's boobies, look at his boobies. That's how I got the name. We going into the 4th round, baby. Yo, this is a good fight. Hey, I appreciate it, Daniel. Thank you for the commentary, bro. Thank you, Jason. This fight right here is just as exciting as the last fight. The last fight was fireworks, man. It looks like M. Billy's starting to slow down. He might take this round off. He's throwing one punch at a time. He looks really tired, though. You see, when a power puncher runs across a guy he can't knock out, they don't like that. And they exert a lot of energy just trying to make a statement. I'm going to knock you out just like I knocked everybody else out. And sometimes it's taxing on the cardio. Because even though he's rocking Murdoch, Murdoch is not showing that he's hurt. He's not showing that he's hurt. Man, they are both ripping. See, he sees the overhand right coming now. Murdoch does. And he's getting out of the way of it every time. So now, in Billy, what you're going to have to do is mask it. Jab a couple of times. Well, he caught him with another overhand right. And Murdoch ate it again. I mean, just to beat the fourth round, to fight at the pace that these guys are fighting at, you got to be in heck of shape, man. Man, he is really running them uppercuts on him. 4-punch combinations, and Billy. Oh, doubled up with the hook. And then every time he comes with something, here comes Murdoch. You have to mask. Look at Murdoch. Murdoch said, I ain't here to lay down, boy. Man, y'all should be watching this. Oh, that hurt him. He knocked his mouthpiece out. Nobody cared. What you mean? Oh, he hit him again with overhand right in. Why, ref? Why would you stop the action? There was not a pause in the action. Ref. He knocked that mouthpiece. It came out like a rocket. You hear me? But he ate it, though. Boy, you got to be in shape to fight at this kind of rate right here, man. Ooh, nice uppercut by Murdoch. Murdoch starting to turn him and then running that uppercut. Pivot turn and then he running the uppercut. I like that. Ooh, headbutt. Murdoch is playing counterpuncher now. Fighting in the middle of the ring like he should. Ooh, he caught him with a two-piece coming in. And Billy, the knees kind of slapped together. And Billy's knees kind of smacked together like that. This is a good fight, y'all. I'm glad I decided to come on and check this one out, man. Man, we've been on over an hour now. That's nuts. Time flies by when you're having fun. You dig? Sly, where you at, man? You watching this fight right here? What you think about it so far? Two great fights so far on this card, man. I should have got a little bit more to drink, man. My throat getting dry. Man, and Billy is really digging to the body, baby. Here we go. What is this, round 5? Let's get it. I said this wasn't going to go 10 rounds, but I don't know. He has a Mike Tyson style, man. Once he gets you to the ropes, he works. And then both fighters been hurt this fight, too. Oh, my, the straight right hand. But Murdoch eats it and comes back with a two-piece of self. I don't know if he's going to be able to get Murdoch out of here. He's hit him with everything. Nice overhand right again. Straight back to the body shots. Oh, my God, another right hand. Double left hook. Uppercut by M. Billy. Murdoch comes back. This is a tough kid, man. Oh, Billy's hitting him at will now. But he's just not hurting him. It's going to hurt in the morning, though. I believe both of these sons are going to be sore in the morning. Because then Billy's been running body shots, too, and not really hurt him that much. Ooh, double hook. Oh, another overhand right. Man, he's eating too many shots. Digging to the body again. Double hook to the body. Fighting shoulder to shoulder in the phone booth. And Billy pivot and then threw a body shot. Another pivot body shot. Now you need to come over. When you pivot and you throw that left to the back, come over. Over his shoulder, bro. Oh, another right hand. How is Murdoch taking these shots? Oh, he did another triple D. He did another triple G overhand. Another pivot. He pivoted and hit him with the left. He looks just like Mike Tyson. This dude looks just like Mike Tyson. What did Murdoch eat yesterday? How is he still up? Looks like M. Billy's a little tired now. I keep saying that, but every time I say it, he comes back. Ooh, what an uppercut. Oh, another right hand. It made him do a little dance. Man, he is really throwing it over the top like Triple G. Bam! Another right hand. Bam! Another. Another right hand. 3 in a row. A left hand. A left to the body. Overhand right. Uh-oh. You're starting to look a little weary. Murdoch is starting to look a little weary. We go back downstairs. Another overhand right. You can't hurt him to the head. Go downstairs. You got to go downstairs. How's this dude still up? And he's still fighting. Corner for the start to fight. Woo. This is the kind of fight I like in a phone booth, like James Toney, man. I love it. Tell me y'all watching this fight, bro. All right. I don't know. 1, 2 more rounds, and Billy really working this kid. I didn't know if Billy was this good. Needs to work on his defense, though. He gets hit a little too much for my taste. Well, man, he's working that offense. Bro, how you describe it? They're about to stop the fight. This guy is taking way too much. He is, man. He's taking a lot of punishment, but he's still fighting back, though. Like, he's eating shots, but he fights back. And that's why the ref hadn't jumped in and stopped it yet. But the end of this last round, man, he was eating a lot. He was eating a lot of leather. And it's going to let him come back out. Yeah, as Corner said, if they don't show him something, he don't show him something, then they'll throw in the towel. I don't blame him. Excuse me. 161 power punches in 5 rounds. We're going into round 6 now. Ooh, what an uppercut again by M. Billy. Yeah, his corner's already on the apron with the towel in his hand. The body shots. I'm telling y'all, this is why I tell you, young cats, man, you got to invest in the body early. And this is the reason why Murdoch is he's against the rope. They're going to throw in the towel. Watch. If he gets stuck on that rope again, if he gets stuck on the ropes one more time, they're going to start the fight. Look at the jab. You just got hit by 3 jabs in a row. Come on, Corner. He's too tough for his own good, man. I think M. Billy's trying to wait for the right moment. He might be trying to take the round off. What kind of gas tank does this kid have, man? He got his mouthpiece knocked out again too, I believe. He finna come with that overhand. He finna come with that overhand right. I smell it. Nice jab by Murdoch. Where is this Murdoch kid from, man? This dude made of sterner stuff. And he's having a pretty good round this round. And it's because M. Billy's a late. Ooh, nice body shot by Murdoch. Why you gonna let him off the hook? I mean, gotta get a breather. That's what it is. All right, he's back up against the ropes now. All you gotta do is run an 8-piece, man, and they'll stop the fight. Right hand from Murdoch. Murdoch throwing some combinations, baby. Shoulder rolling. Oh, Billy. Billy. And Billy. You getting outworked this round. Well, he's sucking wind now. Every time I say that, he comes back. Look at Murdoch, man. Ooh, nice straight right. Nice overhand left. Dig into the body again. You better get that towel up. He put the towel down, but you better get it up. You better be holding it right now because this boy is a little weary again. Oh. Woo! I think the corner finna stop it. I think they're finna stop it. He's looking over at the ref. He's finna start. They're finna start the fight. They're finna start the fight. He is fighting. They're finna stop it. That's it. That's it. Whoa, that was a good fight, man. What the world? Murdoch, blood. Mad respect for you. Mad respect. He's fighting though. I think his size is definitely more than likely. Gotta be. They stopped it between. Yeah, I seen it, man. Woo! Hey, man, this M. Billy kid, work on your defense. Work on, you don't need to be so intense all the time, but he has a bright future. That was not a walk in the park. That was not a walk in the park. But I love his pivots, man. He'll shift that shoulder and then turn, body shot, and then boom, bring it back up to the head. Boom! He just did it again with the uppercut. Murdoch was eating them punches, though. Beautiful. Yeah, and Billy get you on them ropes, man. You better get off real fast. The ring should be a freaking Barrera versus Pacquiao. Yeah, definitely. I like those Fernando Vargas type fighters. Type fights, yeah. That was a tough fight, man, for both fighters. Very, very tough fight. Well, the main event is coming up. What's going on, Big N? It looks like a pretty small ring, too. Man, that was a great fight. It was very entertaining. And I'm going to be watching this M. Billy now. Because I never knew nothing about it. You dig? Yeah, I do believe the weight was saving him, man. The weight was the reason why he was eating those punches. Because he was definitely a light heavyweight in there tonight. Your ESPN Plus isn't streaming? Don't worry about it, man. I got you, bro. I got you, LW. This guy's a pretty good little fighter, man. Couple of tweaks. I think the corner did the right thing, man, because sometimes a fighter is too tough, too brave for their own good. And that's what a good corner should do. And this guy's ranked number 7. Super middleweight. This would be a good fight for some of the top guys in the 168-pound division. I'm talking about a real good fight. And he can take a punch because he got hit with some big shots tonight by a big guy. And then an overhand, man. Like Triple G, Triple G, he'll hit you on top of your head. Boom. Those were the overhands he was throwing. Woo! I like you ever watch the crowd? Sometimes I like to watch the crowd's reaction to a punch. Because sometimes people be just sitting in the crowd just so bored and they want to punch out and they're like this. I love watching the reaction. Oh! Good stoppage by the corner. That's a good. Murdoch has a good corner. He has a good corner. Top Rank should do an African card with Wilder versus Francis Christian, M. Billy. I play some milk. That's a good idea. I want to see him against David Morrell. That's the fight to make right there. And Billy versus David Morrell.
I am the father of the division. I am the future of the division. Don't want the fucking message today.
He said he's the future of the division. I want to see Billy against David Morrell. Heck of a fight. So is the earlier fight. So was the earlier fight. Yes. Good stuff. I can't wait to see more of Billy. Yeah, I want to see him in there with David Morrell. He mentioned Canelo, but everybody's mentioning Canelo. What's good, John? Oh, we got 17 in. Well, I'm gonna be watching you, M. Billy, because I like your style, crowd pleasing style. You know, mean fighter with mean intent. Sounds like a well-spoken young man. Better be in the back, man, with them long diabetic socks on. Them Manny Pacquiao's. Better be looks like Khabib. That's who he reminds me of. He reminds me of Khabib from the UFC. Yeah, I don't know. He had some bone that deteriorated in his jaw or something like that. Do y'all know anything about that surgery? I remember the first time seeing a highlight of Better Beef, and I was like, dang, man, who is this dude? And his last fight was against Anthony Yarde, if I'm not mistaken. And Anthony was, able to touch him up a little bit, but Anthony's just, every time he has a big fight, he doesn't show up. You think Smith's going to pull it off? I don't think so, but we'll see. It is possible. He got two hands. They need to come on with it right now. No more breaks in between. Let's get these fighters out there. Man, we've been in almost an hour and 20 freaking minutes, man. This is a long live stream, man. Well worth it, though, man. Some good fights tonight. Very, very good fights tonight. Better be walking hands down. I just hope it's not a boring fight. It doesn't have the making of a boring fight. I just don't think Smith is going to be able to stand up to the pressure, people. Appreciate that, Stephen. Hit that like button. Callum, Better Beef does get hit. And he is durable, though. But Callum has to use his distance, man. He has to use his reach. Once he gives that up, it's all downhill. If he can keep that distance, maybe he can outbox him. But 12 rounds, Beterbiev, I don't think he can keep that distance. This will be an entertaining fight. It should be. It definitely should be. If they ever get to it. One. Yeah. Ooh, your boy's starting to yawn now. Can't get sleepy now, man. It's almost main event time. You dig what I'm saying? Man, I'm ready for the winter to be over. And when it was summer, I was complaining about the summer. Fall is my favorite time of the year, man. I love the fall. I wish it was like the highs 74, 75, and the lows like 50. Perfect weather like that all day, every day. I would love that. What y'all think about T.O. calling out Bud Crawford? You think it's just for clout, or you think he means it? I've already gave my opinion on that. What do y'all think about that? I just hope they pay Lopez better than his last fight, man. Or no, the fight before that. No, he only got paid $1 million to fight Taylor, didn't he? $1.5 million. I say only, but that's not a lot for an elite fighter. He is trying to cash out. I don't think he means it. Real talk. Okay, the Hurt Business 1-on-1. I'm glad you said that. A lot of people were saying the same thing when he was talking about coming up and fighting Taylor. He don't mean it. He don't want that smoke. Crawford ain't Taylor. Crawford is a heck of a fighter, man. T.O. is just delusional, clout chaser. He is delusional, but he's a heck of a fighter. I agree with it. I do. Crawford destroys T.O. Daniel. I just want to know who Crawford's going to fight now. You know, that Errol Spence is pretty much out of the equation. I mean, the fight between him and T.O. is, unless we talk about a lot of money. Because Bob Arum says, first let T.O. get past Jermaine Ortiz, which ain't going to be easy, because Jermaine is a monster. But he said, Bob Arum now said, if he gets past him, and if that's the fight he wants with Crawford, he said, I'll do my best to make that fight happen. I don't solely believe him, because you know Crawford used to fight for Bob Arum. Bob Arum wasn't really a good promoter for Terrence Crawford either. So there's some bad history there. And I think that drama would keep that fight from happening. But, of course, he wants the Canelo fight, meaning Bud Crawford. Don't think that fight should happen. I mean, I don't say it shouldn't happen, but Benavidez needs that fight with Canelo way before Crawford. You know what I'm saying? So then you got Boots. Maybe he'll fight Boots. I don't know. A lot of people always harp on the fact that nobody knows Boots, and why would he fight Boots? Well, Boots has a belt. And Boots is in his weight class. T.O. has a chance versus anyone if he is 100% and his mind is right. Crawford may be a reach. LW, I agree. I'm saying the same thing about T.O., man. T.O. is so underrated and so slept on because the young man has major skill. All right, now let's not forget when he beat Lomachenko. Let's not forget when he beat Josh Taylor. You can't forget that. And you can't disclose that. I mean, he came up in weight and took on the number one at 140 and beat him easy. See, when it comes to huge fights, and I know he didn't get the victory over Kambosos. The greatest fighters in any given day, every given night can lose, right? And I know he should have lost against that one guy because I remember it was a close fight. I don't remember the guy's name, but I had the other guy actually winning that fight. And that's when T.O. was like, do I still have it? But when it comes to big name fighters and huge events, man, when it comes to elite, T.O. shows up and y'all can't deny that. Because proof's in the pudding. Canelo versus Tim Tszyu is Bud's next fight. Canelo or Tim Tszyu? I see Tim Tszyu before Canelo. And Tim Tszyu is a good fight too. I love to see that fight. Just run from Morrell. Fight that last year. That claim was signed. Benavidez is what you mean? Benaduquez. Man. Hey, look. Benavidez is my guy. David Morrell is a great fighter. But he doesn't have a lot of fights, man. He has 10 fights. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like Benavidez is well overdue for the Canelo fight. I mean, you can make an argument that he ducked Morrell, but I mean, why would he fight him? Why would he fight him? That woman better be as up. I mean, come on. We need y'all to start walking to the 9 freaking minutes. We got freaking 9 minutes until they walk out. But then again, you have Matias in the 140-pound division that it seems like people are straying away from him. I want to see him more active too. He's a good fighter. I think he actually killed a guy in the ring too. And Beterbiev is always in that black and white. That's his colors. I'm ready. I'm ready to see if everybody talking about his age of 38 is going to be the equalizer in this fight. I'm really anxious to see this, man. Virgil Ortiz out there making moves. He is. The last fight, though, man, I know Virgil was going to win that fight regardless, but I just hate that the ref stopped it so early. But now, knowing what I know about, you know, the scan of the brain, the aneurysm, he shouldn't have been in there in the first place, to be honest with you. But I didn't see enough, though, man. Ortiz needed rounds. He needed rounds. And to try to jump to... Who was Ortiz calling out? I can't remember who was calling out. But it was a big jump, man. And I think he needs another tune-up fight against somebody who's durable. Who's going to take him some rounds. Morrell has 10 fights. But Beterbiev has 10 years at 168. And just has one good win. That's Plant, who Canelo did stop. You do not like Benavidez, do you? I feel like he got more than one good win. He beat another undefeated fighter in Andrade, and people don't give him credit for that, but it's all good. He did beat Darrell for the WBC strap when Darrell was champion. I mean, you can say Darrell was washed up if you want, but he was champion. But the thing I like about Benavidez is that he's just not waiting around. He's like, man, whatever. Whoever get in there and fight me, let's fight me. And, the fight with him and Morrell might be next because I just don't see Canelo fighting him anytime soon, if at all, But, just Morrell just doesn't have enough fights for me. You know what I'm saying? But, who knows? He said that fight would be a great fight. He said him and Ayman Munguia would be a great fight too. You ever seen Beterbiev push-up workouts? No, I haven't. Mr. Joe, explain it to me. What is he doing? How many he do a day? Callum Smith is freaking tall. We got 6 minutes, y'all, and hopefully they'll be walking out. Because I'm ready for this, man. Hour and 30 minutes in. We got 10 in, 7 to left, but hey, we still here, man. It's all good. It's all good. Unified light heavyweight world titles up on the line.
Look for this punch. See, moving forward in the way he sets his right hand up is that he holds his guys' guards up high. You see him disguise this punch right here.
Well, they're doing a total of the tape right now, and they're doing a breakdown of the fight. Hey, appreciate it, man. Mr. Guru, what's good, man? Good to see you here. You watching the fight, bro? Man, Beterbiev hits you high on the head and almost right back of that ear. And those are the shots that really ring your bell. So tonight I'm looking for him to throw a buttload of overhand rights and catching Callum Smith on that ear. Oh, you working? Man, I hate that, man. Well, you working on a Saturday night? Well, it's all good. 4 minutes till they walk out. I hope they don't hesitate. Let's go. Let's go. Who you got in this fight, though? Guru? Who you got? Thanks, Real Talk, for taking the time to keep us updated. No problem at all, man. Who you got in this fight, bro? Beterbiev or Smith?
Callum Smith really, truly, deeply believe in himself tonight.
Jimmy Beterbiev has a tendency to start slow, with the exception of the Jersey.
Yeah, Smith's gonna win the early rounds, man. I'm telling you, he's gonna win 3 or 4 straight.
Power shots. Some may question some
But the moment he gives up his height and his reach,
after this fight.
that's when I think everything is gonna shift. And hopefully Beterbiev don't get too far behind before he starts, because he's typically a slow starter. You know what I mean?
The leverage, and if he keeps the fight outside, he'll be able to time, because Beterbiev make mistakes. He lunges forward, he squares up inside the pocket, and Callum Smith
And man, I hope he wins this fight, and I feel like he will, so we can get that Bivol fight.
The best version of me. Not
Hopefully.
Beterbiev,
Hopefully we can get that fight next. Should he get past Smith?
champion. We got the championship fight. The big punchers getting after it next.
Thank you. Let's go. We're gonna do a little commercial, and hopefully they come back with the fighters walking to the ring, man. It's possible Smith wins, but probably better if Smith doesn't cut him. I think Beterbiev wins. He has a lot of scar tissue, man. You know, he had that open, gaping, hole in his head that one fight. He said, but it just made him angry. He went out there and did what he had to do.
Plus originals.
But we'll see.
Exclusive home of a complete 30 for 30 library.
Because it's about to happen.
Exclusive articles and tools. Top leagues and tournaments. Best stories in sports.
I'm looking forward to that next TO fight, man, with Jermaine Ortiz. They met in the amateurs. And when I seen Jermaine Ortiz beat Jamel Herring, I was like, man, this dude's good. He's real good. And I feel like it should have been a draw between him and Lomachenko. So he's a force to be reckoned with. And if T.O. sleeps on this kid, that'll be his own fault. I actually think Bivol can knock Beterbiev out. Can knock out Beterbiev. Daniel, anything can happen. I don't think so, but anything can happen. Or maybe a TKO, too much accumulated punishment. I don't know. Smith by right hand says X. Man, I guess I just don't see Smith the way y'all see him. Because the way he just gave up in the Canelo fight. Like he literally just gave up. It's not how many punches, it's not how many push-ups he does, it's how he does it. He goes from knuckle to wrist. Oh, I've seen that. Ain't no one in the world I'd even try that, man. I beat broke my wrist, man. It's as fragile as my wrist is from like so many years on the punching bag. Because a lot of the times when I used to train, I didn't wrap my hands like an idiot. I just didn't like wrap on my hand. And, got quite a bit of damage, going on with my wrist. But, they're good now because, I don't punch as hard as I can on the bag much anymore. So, but yeah, that's crazy. I've seen a lot of people doing that. Where in the world I'm doing it? It's probably why he hit so hard. Let's go ESPN Plus. Let's get this fight going, man. Let's get it going.
ESPN Plus. Live sports.
John Stockton at mailman. I don't know where John Stockton is. The representative. I don't think I've ever seen you here before, man. Have you been in a live before with us? Over here at your boy Real Talk Boxing?
ESPN Plus.
Your name doesn't ring a bell.
The following is an exclusive presentation of Top Rank.
Well then let's go. Bring the fighters out. Let's do it. An intro. We almost there.
They're what people love to see.
You guys ready for it? Winner take all. Let's do this.
Before this fight starts, I got another question for y'all. And I'm not talking about your number 1, 2, and 3. I'm talking about your number 1. Your number 1 favorite boxer of all time. Number one. Who going first? I ain't talking about 1, 2, 3. Your number one favorite boxer of all time. Let's go.
As the unified light heavyweight champion.
Chime in. Come on. It shouldn't be that hard. Duran, says Guru. Roberto, Los Manos de Piedra. He was a monster. Who else? We got one. Your favorite fighter of all time. Mike Tyson, says Stephen. Sugar Ray Leonard, Joe. Anybody else? Because we're getting close. Anybody else? Anybody want to throw your hat in the ring, man? Who's your favorite fighter of all time? Past and present. Who? Alright, since we're not going to get any more, I'm going to tell y'all mine. Sugar Ray Leonard, says Daniel. Sugar Ray Leonard is my favorite fighter of all time. Why? Because I feel like he's the most well-rounded fighter ever. He can do everything good. Everything good. Not just one or two things. Everything. Sugar Ray Leonard was the man. Roy Jones Jr. Preferably in between 94 and 98. Roy Jones was a heck of a fighter. Hands down the most athletic fighter ever lived. Smith is to the ring. Second is Matthew Franklin. Guru. I don't know Matthew Franklin. I'm about to look him up. What weight class? Never heard of him. Here comes Beterbiev. Artur Beterbiev. The unified light heavyweight champion of the world. Light heavyweight champ? I'll look him up, man. I will definitely look him up. Chavez Sr. I hear you, Big N. Chavez Sr. was good. Chavez Sr. had, what, 539 fights? He had a lot of fights, man, and a lot of wins. Mike Tyson, 84, 88, until Buster Douglas. Hey, Steven, Buster Douglas was ready to die that night. He wasn't afraid of Mike Tyson. That's why he won. And he was in great shape. He didn't take no for an answer, man. But we all know Tyson really won that fight. He did. He really did win that fight. But everything happens for a reason. I think he needed it. Jorge Perez. You talking about the guy who used to be in the circus? Is that who you talking about? Prince had skill, speed, power, athleticism, entertaining. Nobody did it like Prince Nassim, man. I think he goes down in history as the most confident fighter ever. Like, he had no worries. He wasn't worried about nothing. He wasn't worried about nothing, man. But Barrera changed that. I watched that fight live. Barrera beat the brakes off Prince, man. But he took his loss like a man, though. Yeah, I know him. I watched a highlight over him not too long ago. That dude, he was a clown, but he was good, man. He was really, really good. He had some of the worst haircuts I ever seen in my life. Benito Lopez, more technically sound. I remember him. The fighters are in the ring. This is a small ring. It looks really small to me. Man, I just don't think. I would be thoroughly surprised if Callum Smith won this fight, man. Got you. Let's get it then. Well, that's a small ring. Jeez. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Dang, Callum Smith is 6'3". Dang. Head trainer Buddy McGirt. I didn't know that. Barrero, Morales, Marquez are the Aztec champions. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Small ring is not good for Smith. Exactly. That's exactly what my thoughts was, man. Yeah, I mean, he's going to have to, at some point, fight close. And best believe that's to benefit Beterbiev, the champion. So he probably requested that, you know, being the A side. I mean, do you blame him? Eddie Hearns says that Smith is going to knock Beterbiev spark out. That's what Eddie said. Eddie Hearns is pretty tall too, man. I've seen Eddie Hearns work on the hand mitt before. He got hands. He definitely got hands. What time is it? What you mean, Mr. K? 100% knockout ratio. Beterbiev got them short collarbones. Beterbiev seems angry as hell. Too, after the media published that test result. Yeah, what was up with that test result? Beterbiev about to walk through this guy. I feel like he's going to do the same thing, Mr. K. But that is yet to be seen because we're going to see. You know how some fighters, you look at them, you would everyday life walking around like say like Triple G. You see Triple G walking around in the suit, the last thing you would think is that he was a fighter, or Callum Smith. When you look at a fighter like Beterbiev, you like, oh yeah, this guy's a fighter. Well, he puts me in the mind of a mixed martial artist. Man, Smith is so much taller than him and so much bigger than him tonight, y'all. Right, it looks like David and Goliath. It looks like David and Goliath in there. Gonna be an exciting fight. Either way. You right. Well, we finna see. Smith is huge. Smith is freaking huge, y'all. All right, who's gonna throw something first? Beterbiev comes in with a hook. Already Smith is giving up his range. He's letting Beterbiev come in. Beterbiev's already on him, real tough. Beterbiev is really teeing off right now. Smith is covering up. I want Beterbiev to go to the body just a little bit more. Callum Smith's coming out. He's being really, really relaxed. Beterbiev is being really aggressive, but he's throwing on headshots. Beterbiev has elected not to start slow. Smith is not even jabbing much. And when Beterbiev gets him up against the ropes in that defensive posture, he needs to go to the body. Smith is really taking his time. He's jabbing and he's looping that right hand. He's trying to go behind the guard of Beterbiev. Now, this is like two different weight classes, man. Like Smith looks like a tall heavyweight right now. Smith throwing nice combinations right now off the ropes. Beterbiev is laying back right now, not really throwing any shots. Trying to fill his man out. Okay, now Smith is starting to jab. And so is Beterbiev. What I'm looking for is the overhand right from Beterbiev. Now Beterbiev starts going to the body. Smith got a nice two-piece combination in there. 2 through 4 punches, but 2 of them connected. Now Smith is backing Beterbiev up. I think that fares him pretty good. Smith looking good right now. He's starting to mix up his punches. Kind of confusing Beterbiev right now. Looks a little slow though. Smith. Nice jab pumping out there. Nice 1-2 by Smith. Nice check hook by Beterbiev. Now Callum Smith starts to go back towards the ropes. Beterbiev hit him with a 2-piece downstairs and came upstairs with it. Hard round to score. I don't know who wins this round. Right now, Beterbiev is still in the round. They both look a little slow. Both the guys' punches are looking kind of slow. Yeah, he's dictating the pace. He's fighting. Beterbiev is fighting in spots. This right here, that first round, he fought in spots. He came out aggressive. He laid back. He came aggressive again. Laid back. We took into the round. He came aggressive. Because of the aggression in the last portion of the round, I'm gonna give that round to Beterbiev. Callum Smith did look pretty good. Stop with all these commercials, man. I want to see what's going on in the ring. You know. Matthew Franklin would have been unbelievable. I gotta look up this Matthew Franklin, man, because I'm telling you. I mean, I may have heard of him when I started watching like highlights or something, but his name just don't come to mind. Let's get it, round 2, baby. Smith is really calm, man. There's that overhand right I was looking for by Beterbiev. Smith is really pumping that jab. He's really pumping that jab this round. Now, if Beterbiev starts changing his, feint, do a little up down, and then come with the straight right, maybe overhand. He just did it. He literally just did it. He caught Smith high on the head with it too. Nice jab by Beterbiev. Smith throwing some nice combinations. He'll throw a 4-piece and he'll connect 1 or 2. Beterbiev is trying to set him up for something. He is trying to say to him, I need that up down again, no Beterbiev. Let me see that up down again. I tell you one thing, Smith, he's not standing on them ropes long. He's not standing on them long at all. And when Smith pushes Beterbiev back like he's doing, he fares a lot better. I believe Beterbiev he's about to time him. Beterbiev is throwing his punches a little high, like they're a little high on the head. He needs to nice body shot by Callum Smith. Dang, man, Callum Smith is huge tonight, man. I wonder how much he weighed in tonight. I'm talking about big. He's backing Beterbiev up now. Testing him with that jab, throwing the straight right to the body. There's another overhand from Beterbiev. Smith is being aggressive this round. Double hook by Smith. Jabbing to the body, jabbing to the head is Smith. Well, Smith isn't fighting tentative like I thought. He just ran into a straight jab from Beterbiev. And his head flew back, too. Starting to bag Smith up. Smith's defense is looking pretty good tonight. Nice hook. Hook and got off the rope, Smith did. Nice body shot. Ooh, they throwing leather now, man. Both of them just threw a hook and just missed each other. Look at Smith, man. Smith looking real good right now. Smith won that round. Well, Smith looking good right about now. It's one up, one round, and one round. It's tied right now.
The exclusive home of the complete 30 for 30 library. Exclusive articles and tools. Top leagues and tournaments. Best stories in sports. ESPN Plus.
Commercials took up hardly any of the corners talk. Yeah, I know, man. Well, they don't need commercials at all, man. Like at all. Well, I want to hear what the corner is telling their fighters.
Exclusive articles and tools.
That was a really good round by Callum Smith, though, man. He utilized that jab a lot and the combinations. And when he bags Beterbiev up, he looks really, really good. We're going to round 3 right about now. Now, I expected for Callum Smith to run the first half of this fight. And I think Smith, or Beterbiev, is starting to go really, really high on that head. Smith is really aggressive, man. Just hit him with a 3-piece. So far, I hadn't seen any fighter hurt just yet. Beterbiev is being aggressive right now. He's bagging Smith up, but as soon as I say that, Smith starts to bag him up. Ooh, Beterbiev, the jab is like a jackhammer right now. I really need Beterbiev to go to the body. He's really not going to the body much. Just as soon as I say that, he throw a 2-piece. And he got caught with a short check hook by Smith. Smith working the body pretty good. What are you doing, Rep? That wasn't no low blow. Smith ripping to the body. I'm talking about ripping to the body. Beterbiev just waiting. Just ate a jab. Woo! Nice 2-piece by Callum Smith. Counter punch. Nice body shot by Beterbiev. And you're gonna have to get nasty in there with him. Because it looked like Smith came to fight. He didn't come to lay down. He want them belts. Nice counter hook by Beterbiev. Using that jab. Nice jab again by Beterbiev. Callum Smith is really working these combinations. He's not throwing 1 or 2 shots at a time. He's throwing 3, 4, and 5. Go to the body, Beterbiev. You got him up against the ropes and you go down to the body. Nice straight right hand by Beterbiev. Callum Smith up against the ropes. We need the body, though. Beterbiev ate 2 big jabs from Smith. All right. All right. Beterbiev with that jab, man. The jab is making the difference. Don't throw uppercuts on the outside, Beterbiev. That's how you get caught with a hook. You never throw uppercuts on the outside. I hate uppercuts on the outside. This is a good round for Beterbiev. I give this 3rd round to him. Nice overhand. That was Beterbiev's round right there. Good round, though. He's doing a lot better than I thought, Mr. K. He's doing a lot better than I thought he was going to do. But I feel like the pressure now is about to break him down. But it's still early. It's still early. Freaking commercials, man. Come on. Yeah, the last round to me showed that Beterbiev is starting to get more aggressive, and he's starting to hit Smith a little bit more frequently. But Smith, he's landing. Yeah, Smith's face pretty beat up already. Boom. Nice body shot. He made him pull them gloves down too. No more uppercuts from the outside, Beterbiev. Round 4. I believe he's going to start breaking Smith down now, y'all. Because Smith immediately went to the ropes. He hit Smith dead in the throat. I've been jabbed to the throat before. It didn't feel good. Made my swallowing a little difficult for 2 whole days. Oh, nice. Nice straight right by Beterbiev. It looked like he just missed, though. Because if he'd have connected all the way, man, I think that would have been a dirt nap. Smith is trying, but I just don't think he's hurting Beterbiev. Well, he shot a nice overhand right to the ear on Beterbiev just then. Nice body shot. Yeah, Callum Smith is starting to fight Beterbiev's fight. And he's peppering up against the ropes. He's peppering him. I mean, here comes Beterbiev. He's not throwing everything with the intent to knock him out, but he's really getting those shots in right now. Smith's moving. He's moving. But see, the way Beterbiev is fighting, he's not wasting his energy. He's just mauling him. He's just breaking him down slowly but surely breaking him down. Using controlled aggression is what he's doing. And look at Smith. Look at Smith now. He's starting to look just a little bit weary. Beterbiev is taking his time with the jab. Smith is still up against the ropes. He's breathing pretty heavy. Now we need them body shots again. See, people sleep on Beterbiev's IQ. He's not the most athletic, but his IQ is a lot better than what people think. Oh, look at Smith. Threw a 3-piece and hit him with every one of them. But Beterbiev ate him. And that flurry that Beterbiev just threw, it was probably about 12, 15 shots. But neither one of them was with the intent to knock him out. He's just battering and bruising Smith right now. Nice body shot by Smith. Smith got some good combos right now. But he's just not hurting Beterbiev. Look at Smith. Boy, he throwing them combinations. That was a low blow. Get on that body, Beterbiev. There you go. Nice body shot by Callum Smith. Turned out to be a good fight. Close round. Callum Smith came back a little bit, but that's Beterbiev's round. 3 rounds to 1. 3 rounds to 1. Light heavyweight division would have gone down from the flurry by Beterbiev. That flurry. See, Butter McGirt's telling Smith to go down to the body. Stop looking for the knockout to the head. You need to go to the body. Smart. He didn't want the left hand to the body, underneath. He's giving them great instructions. I mean, he was just pitter-patting him, man. He wasn't hitting whatever shot into that, but he's just battering him, man. Man, that was a good flurry. All right, we are going into round 5. I got 3 rounds to 1, Beterbiev. They got Beterbiev up 4 rounds, yeah. See, here's the thing, man. Smith's starting to look a little weary. And Smith is yet to hurt Beterbiev. And this is what I was kind of talking about. Smith is trying, don't get me wrong. But he's just not been able to hurt Beterbiev. And just Beterbiev's jab alone is snapping the head back of Smith. Like Smith is throwing a lot of punches, man. He's doing the work rate is there. But as soon as he hits that rope,
See, Buddy sees what I see. Every time that Smith gets busy on the outside and then versus combinations.
see, Smith is waiting. He's waiting on Beterbiev to come in and playing the counter punches instead of pumping that long jab out there. You know, it don't make no sense now. Now you need to start going to the body like Buddy McGirt told you. Man, I'm telling you, Beterbiev's jab, man. Callum Smith left side is pretty swollen. And he's connecting with the jab at will, Beterbiev. Watch your heads. Almost a headbutt on the inside. Beterbiev's trying to time him with that right hand. He just missed it twice. Connected with it just then. Man, Smith looks very weary right now. I mean, he's fighting, but he's looking a little weary. Ooh, nice back and forth shots right there. Smith hit him with a hook, and then Beterbiev came back with a hard jab. They're thinking right now. See that up-down motion that Beterbiev's doing. That serves him very well. Now Smith's starting to go to the body. He's got Beterbiev in the corner now, being very aggressive. Beterbiev's already turned the table, got him on the ropes now. Ooh, nice straight right hand by Beterbiev. It's that jab, man. Smith's face is already pretty bad, man. Nice body shot by Beterbiev. Nice jab by Beterbiev. You can't miss with it. The jab is the key tonight for Beterbiev. Another round in the bank for Beterbiev. Callum Smith's face. What's good with it, Israel? Beterbiev been studying Pacquiao. Hey, he's looking real good, man. He's thinking in there. He's really thinking in there. And I like what I see. Let's see what this next round is going to bring us. I said what? 7th round? And we're going into the 6th round, I believe. Might be later on. Because I really see him breaking Smith down. Smith's face is just pretty bad right now. So what do one better be for me? I got you. Same for me, man. Ham Cam. See everybody, well, he's 38 years old, real talk. He just had surgery, real talk. Smith is knocking his last 2 opponents out. Smith is being very aggressive, but he just hadn't hurt Beterbiev, man. Ooh, nice straight right hand by Beterbiev. Went straight down to the body, too. Beterbiev is being very strategic, man. He's throwing hard shots, landing a couple. He lets off the gas, then he comes back in again. Smith is really trying, y'all. He's throwing some serious combinations. He didn't come to lay down tonight. He's fighting a lot better than he did against Canelo Alvarez. I can tell you that much. Beterbiev is being very smart tonight, man. He's showing a lot of ring generalship and ring IQ tonight. Smith just nice. He landed a nice right hand. Got Beterbiev up against the ropes. Nice body shot, too, by Callum Smith. Smith is being very aggressive. Landing the jab. Got Beterbiev up against the ropes. Smith round so far, and he's digging to their body too. Digging a whole lot to the body. Ooh, nice counter punch by Beterbiev. Nice work, Smith. Nice work on the inside. Beterbiev measured with that jab and then came with that straight right. It's a really good round for Smith. Might be one of the few rounds he's won so far. But here comes Beterbiev. Nice body shot by Beterbiev. He's got Smith up against the ropes. Nice uppercut by Beterbiev. Beterbiev is teeing off on the ropes again, y'all. Smith's holding. Pull your hands out, Beterbiev. Smith just can't hurt him. He's throwing combinations, man. He's firing off. Nice jab. Nice jab by Smith. You better watch them headbutts. I give Callum Smith that round. Good round for Smith. Can switch up on a dime and bring short-ranged bombs. He can, Mr. K. And that's what he's doing tonight. He's showcasing that tonight. He's got levels. He's definitely got levels. Don't you start buffering on me. You better get going. I said, don't you start buffering on me. We just not getting warmed up, son. Here we go. Exclusive articles and tools. Top leagues and tournaments. Crashed. No. We good. ESPN Plus. So far, the fight's been really exciting. Here we go. We'll keep it down this way. Exclusive articles and tools. Top leagues and tournaments. Little buffering going on. I might be behind a little bit. Might have some lag. ESPN Plus. Boy, I mean, man, y'all keep showing the same thing over and over again. For a second, yeah. Mine's still buffering a little bit. My internet looks pretty good, though. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's a technical difficulty. We're going to keep watching. It'll fix eventually. As long as they don't show this commercial again. Can we stop that? Exclusive articles and tools. Oh, here we go. We'll give it a little bit, y'all. You having difficulties too? He's done. I remember ordering the. Hold on. Okay, now I might have a lag, but the fight's back. Let me get it big again. Oh my God. There we go. I'm not gonna look at the comments because maybe y'all are ahead of me, and I want to see what happens. Because I'm in the 7th round, and this is the round I said Beterbiev will get him out of there. All right. It's the jab tonight from Beterbiev for me, man. That's really like submitting him a victory and some damage, some serious damage. I like the way Beterbiev just takes his time. He sees everything that's going on right now. His visual is very good. Uh-oh. Stiff leg. Uh-oh. It's about it. That's why I'm not looking at the comments, because I knew I was lagging. It's about it. Oh, he's down, baby. I don't want to look at the comment. I said round 7. I said round 7. 8. He's cooked. He's cooked. I want you to go to the body, baby. Oh my goodness, Beterbiev. Don't do him dirty like that, Beterbiev. You better stop it, Ralph. He's down again. I said round 7. That's it. They stopped it. Buddy McGirt's on the ring. He stopped it. What? What, baby? 38 years old, real talk. He just had surgery, real talk. He gets hit too much, man. Hey, better be, baby. Better be. Yes, he's on his face praying right now, man. Callum Smith, you gave a valiant effort. But Beterbiev is just he's a monster. He's almost 40 years old, man. I don't want to hear that. The Bivol fight, I can't wait to see it either, John. I can't wait to see it either. Yes, Bivol versus Beterbiev. Heck of a fighter, man. He showed ring IQ and generalship. He showed that he can think in the ring. He's not just a Terminator, y'all. And this fight right here goes a long way. I told y'all once he gave up the distance, I told you guys the 7th round he was going to get him out of there. Big ups to Callum Smith, though, man. He did his thing. He did his thing. So he hold his head up. Beterbiev stops Bivol. I don't know, y'all. Bivol he's a pugilist. Great fight, fam. I hope you'll be able to go live for the next ones. Yo, Lord willing, I'm definitely going to be there, man. He is not old. He is seasoned. Thank you, Mr. Guru. I've been telling people this, man. I've been telling people this. Soft-spoken, humble man, too. He looks like a monster. He looks rough, rugged, and mean, but he's a humble dude, man. And he got Smith out of there. What happened, Hearns? You said he was gone. Bertie McGirt, you did a great job getting on that apron, man, and stopping this fight. He knows this fighter. I gotta say this. Hats off to the refs and the cornermen tonight, because they did their fighters justice. Great job, Beterbiev. Great job. What do y'all think about this? It was a super small ring for a reason, John. For a reason. It was. He's the A side. I guarantee you, it's like, I want this size ring. That's what I want. I'm wondering if Bivol can be able to get in the rhythm against a beat. He's got, man, listen, the Bivol fight is a very, very tough fight for Beterbiev, and vice versa. Vice versa, y'all. I'm telling y'all, man. Listen, we'll see. But how he conducted himself in the ring tonight with that generalship, that IQ, like I said, he's not the most athletic fighter in the world, but he has an IQ. He's just not a robot. You understand? Oh yeah, he signed the contract and the fight should happen. And guess what? I'm gonna be covering it. I'm definitely gonna be covering it. Listen, I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me tonight. I appreciate it to the fullest. 3 fights on this card were amazing. It was great, man. Thank you everybody for showing up. And as always, respect all, fear none, God bless. Till the next time, Real Talk Boxing, I'm up and I'm out of here. Bang! Let's go. Beterbiev. Yeah, baby.